ఇందాకే వచ్చింది. ఇంకా పడుకోలే, లైట్ ఉందిగా. ఈ చట్నీ. ₹1000 ये अच्छा।
Okay, I don't know about others. They're taking time. We'll start this session. So today I'll be starting next topic. Morning, I'm not sure how many have come for the doubt session. So we are trying to do our best to help you people with doubt clarification and everything. So it is up to you to utilize the resources and do it, because SAT is not any pushing exam. In the sense, if I take even CBSE, ICSE, people will tell me that is difficult. No, we can tell what type of questions you can get. You'll get almost same questions. But in SAT, you'll never ever get the same question. If you put up efforts, you'll get the scores. If not, it is difficult to get scores. You need to complete all the assignments that we are giving. First thing, just 1 second. There also. Mm. Mm. Yeah. So we'll never get the same question. It is your responsibility to complete all the assignments and start attending the classes without fail and complete all the assignments. Now, today, the next topic, I gave you the list of topics, right? Last class, we discussed trigonometry. In today's topic, we'll be discussing about scatter plots. So keep adding your scatter plots, and I'll share my screen too. So today we'll discuss about scatter plots. I think someone is getting unmuted, so just make sure that you mute yourself. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Just 1 second. Just. Okay. So now in today's class, we'll be doing scatter plots. So you'll get at least 3 to 4 questions based on the scatter plots in SAT exam. So most important topic. It is related to linear functions. If you are very good at linear functions, scatter plot topic becomes very easy. It is 100% related to your linear functions topic. So what is scatter plot is, if you draw the points in a random way, some random order. So this plot is said to be scatter plot. Plot that is drawn random is said to be scatter plot. So x-axis I am taking number of children. Y-axis I am taking as income. I want to start one school. So before starting the school, I am doing my own research. How many children are there in this area and what is the income of their parents? So 2 children. So there is one family with two children. Their income is around $30,000 per annum. So if I do this, everything in this world is analysis, sir. Everything in this world is analysis. Any business is numbers, marketing, numbers, ads, everything is finally converts into money. To convert into that money, we need to play with numbers. So that is the reason Max has so much importance. So that is the reason SAT has included scatter plots in their topic, because they wanted to know the basics of scatter plot. Any business person, anything they deal with indirectly, they deal with this. If you're a technical person, you go in depth. If you're non-technical also, the person, your software developer or whoever is working for you, will generate final report. Okay, you are getting this much income from this many sources. But all that, before that coming up to the final research, you'll get plots like this. Lot of data in this world these days. Lot of data. Crores of people are there. They buy. If I want to launch any product, anything, they do lot of research. After coming this AI, so AI is nothing. It is making us think bit faster, and it makes analysis of data unbiased, so it becomes a bit more easy. Okay, leave it. So now I want to analyze this data. So this plot is called scatter plot. That's it. The plot that you can see is called scatter plot. But just this plot is no way going to help you to analyze anything. So for that, we'll be using some mathematical tools to analyze them and get some outputs from these points. Okay, yeah, we'll see what are the hear me, right? Yes, you can hear me. Now, what is a scatter plot is, this is called scatter plot. Since I cannot analyze this, I'll be using some tools to analyze this. So the minimum basic tool is linear scatter plot. This is a minimum basic tool. As you go to in depth, you become a extraordinary data scientist or topmost scientist, then you'll be using different functions. But right now, you'll be using the SAT want the basic function, which is called a linear function. So which we should be using of. That is the reason we say that SAT should get 800, because you have all basic things in math, very basic things. Now, so when I draw a line, this line name is called line of best fit. You should know the terminologies. The moment you know the terminologies, it becomes very easy for you to solve a question that comes in as part of exam. So this diagram is called scatter plot, and this line is said to be line of best fit. So now what are the different types of questions that I can get it? So now we should understand. Now you see here, when I have two children, that person income is $30,000. This is an actual value. But line of best fit is saying when you have two children, your income is $40,000. So line of best fit is prediction. So all prediction values means you should look for predicted values, means you should look for the values that are there on the line of best fit, because this is a line, imaginary line that you have drawn. Those are not the actual values. So the values on the scatter plot, these dots represents actual values. These terminologies you should know. What is actual value? When I say value or output, it always refers to y-axis. Input is, whenever you say values, output always refers to y-axis. Okay, so now we should know 4 terminologies from the last 5 minutes of discussion of my class. What are the terminologies that you should know? The first terminology that you should know is, what is scatter plot? So we should know four things. One is, what is scatter plot? Second is, we should know what is line of best fit. Third thing, we should know what is actual value. Fourth thing, we should know what is predicted value. You should have clear understanding of these 4 terminologies now before we actually start doing some mathematics on this. So everyone is clear with this. Actual value, predicted value, line of best fit, and scatter plot. Okay, now with this, we are moving to the next types of questions they can ask. They can ask multiple questions based on the scatter plots. Multiple. So we'll see them one by one. So first is, they can ask what is the equation of line of best fit? Equation of line of best fit. Second thing they can ask is, what is the meaning of slope of line of best fit? Meaning of slope of line of best fit. They can ask you, what is the meaning of y-intercept of line of best fit? They can also ask the questions based on, what is the y value when x is equal to something. I'll explain all these models by one example. I'll take actual questions and explain, it will become perfect. They'll ask you, what is x value? What is x value when y is equal to something? Means they'll give you y value. So if the income is $30,000, if the income of the person is $40,000, how many children he has? So at $40,000, you'll draw a line. If the family has 2 children, what is their annual income? If the family has 2 children, their annual income is $40,000. So vice versa, both of them can be drawn. So I'm explaining you different models that you can get. What is the x value when y is equal to something? What is y value when x? The next model that you can get is what is the difference between actual and the predicted value? What is the difference between actual and the predicted value? They can also ask what, before meaning what is the slope of line of best fit? What is the slope of line of best fit? Question is what is the meaning of slope of line of best fit? What is y-intercept of line of best fit? What is the y-intercept of line of best fit? Or what is the meaning of line of best fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these models mainly being asked. They can also, mainly these 8 models generally comes in scatter plot questions. I'll take previous actual questions and we'll solve these. All these models would be covered in those. So we'll be solving those models step by step. So if you can understand, so what is the use of coming for this class is even before you are going for the exam, you can predict, oh, these are the models that can come in the exam and this approach that should be made for those models. So the difference between a student who comes for our classes, who does not come, is he clearly knows what type of questions are being asked and what is the approach. So we are making, even for SAT, we are making something like your state board or CBSE exams. So able to explain what type of questions comes and what is the best approach to solve those questions. That is what you need to do before going to the final exam. If you can do that, you are the winner. Paka. Now, where is this? Oh. No, questions would be there here. Just one second. There's questions here. Scatter plot questions. So I have many questions. Even I have questions related to I told you, right? The basic scatter plot is linear scatter plot. We also have advanced scatter plots like quadratic scatter plot, exponential function scatter plot. 99.99% they don't ask 1 or 2 questions. We'll just discuss basic questions. So scatter plot itself is an open book exam. When I say open book exam means nothing required to by heart. So question is also there, answer is also there itself. Not any specific formula from outside you'll be bringing and applying when you solve scatter plot questions. And whenever you see dots, immediately your mind will say, oh, this is a scatter plot question. So the moment you understand which topic it is from, your brain says, your neuron says, yes, I know something about this, which I can apply and do them. Now, please tell me which model this comes under. First, tell me, see the first question and tell me which model it can come under from the models that I explained it to you. No need to solve the question. Just type in the chat box. I'm telling you, right, if you can identify which model, which topic it comes under, even in English or math, 80% you are successful. When you know clearly which topic it is from, then only, even in topic, if you know the subtopic, you are the master. You will get pakka very good scores. So now just tell me which topic is this question from? Just type which topic the question is from. Then I'll tell you what is the best way to approach the questions. Very good. So some 3-4 students have typed. I want everyone to just read it to the question and type which. So one says, yeah, definitely it is a scatter plot question. Scatter plot, which one? One says slope of line of best fit. If I see this question, which of the following is the best prediction in millions of dollars for the amount spent on prime contracts in 2013? No, this is not question based on the slope of the line of the best fit. From the models that I gave it to you, identify under which model this question comes under. The moment you can identify that, you are a winner. I'm telling you, right? Okay, now I received answers from Jahne said predicted value. Kushil Manohar says, what is the value of an x is something? Sahiti says, what is the y value of an x is something? Very good. Sahiti and Kushil, you people are doing extremely good job. Yes. If you see the question, that is what is the question, right? So, first, whenever there is a question, first read heading, what is an x-axis and y-axis. Problem with students is you don't read what is required here. That is the only reason you failed badly. First, immediately when there is a question, you need to read what the question is all about. When I read the question, okay, this is about tax collected and how much you are spending. So, what is the tax collected? How much you are spending of the tax on something, prime contracts. I don't worry, I'm not even required to know what is the prime. So, the graph is all about how much is the tax collected and how much is the spending on some prime contracts. So, millions of dollars of tax collected, millions of dollars of prime contract spending. Whoever has identified, they can 100% do this question because they were able to identify. Others who could not identify, they'll struggle what to do. Now, whoever identified, see here. Now, if you see this question, based on the line of best fit, the question is, which of the following is the best prediction in millions of dollars for the amount spent on prime contracts in UTA in 2013? So, the scatter plot above shows the data for each of the 14 stations and as well as the line of best fit in UTA, which is not one of. So, they gave 14 points, means scatter plot. On that they have drawn some line of best fit. We are not required to waste our brain to think how they got line of best fit. So it is up to examiner to give line of best fit here. Now a total of $17,600 million was tax. So in UTA there is a state which they have not shown. In that how much tax is collected? $17,658 of tax is collected. Now what is asking based on the line of best fit, which is the following amount of spent. So if collected is 17,500 or 17,500 or 600, it will be between halfway between 15,000 and 20,000. So when X value is 17,500, question is like this. That is what I always say. SAT exam is dead easy exam for the students who know the concepts. Because they give like this 5 seconds questions. So, but to analyze only, it will take some time. So they're asking when x is equal to 17,658, what is the y value? So y value is 15,000. So the only option 15,000 is C. See, other options they gave very far away, 12,000, 18,000, they gave it very far away. So answer should be 15,000 should be your answer. So what lies the crux, not only in scatter plots, mainly in English, what lies the crux is identifying the topic and identifying the subtopic. What is the problem with students is, unless until who is expert, who is very clear, you cannot identify. Simply you come and tell me, sir, English is difficult, English is difficult, English is difficult. Even God comes and teach you English, you will get the same thing. Unless until you get into the real meaning, you understand real meaning, identify which topic and which subtopic the question is from. If you can identify that in SAT, you will get the best possible score. Without that, you're just going on doing some questions. Means you should understand the basic very strongly. That is what I meant to say. Now tell me that, I'll show you the next question. Tell me which topic the question is from. 1 second here. Let me delete this. Yeah. I've shown, yeah, first question, right? Don't type the answer. Yeah, I told you answer for this question. Answer for this question is 15,000. So at 17,500, you draw a line. So at 17,500, I'm drawing a line. I think someone is asking answer. So at 17,500, you draw a line. Once you draw a line, you see what is the Y value, corresponding Y value. So which is $15,000. So what is the spending on the prime contracts in millions of dollars in 2013 Vimata? It should be $15,000, which is C for Chennai should be answer. Now please see this one. Don't tell me the answer. Everyone should type in the chat box to tell me which topic the question is from. Take your time and tell me which topic the question is from. From the topics that I gave it to you, tell me which topic the question is from. Yeah, very good. I want everyone to give me the answer. So far, Sahithike, what is the difference between the actual and the predicted value? Kushal give percentage difference between the actual and predicted value. So there's a question based on difference between actual and the predicted value. Okay. Okay, Arnavi gave me the answer, difference between actual and the predicted value. Now you tell me what is an actual value, what is the predicted value. You know what is an actual value, what is the predicted value. You tell me the difference between those two. We identified which topic the question is from. Scatter plot is exactly relevant to your English. So your English classes and scatter plot questions is exactly same because no external formula. Everything is there in the question only. You should understand which topic and mark it. Like you should know which rule it is and mark it. Now try to give me answer for this question. Everyone should give me answer, not one or two. Everyone should type your answer. I received an answer from Vishnuvardhan Reddy. Chaitra. Okay. I request everyone to give me answer. Now we identified which topic the question is from. The topic the question belongs to is what is the difference between the actual value and the predicted value. Since we know the difference between the actual value and the predicted value, now I need the answer from you people. I want everyone to give me answer. I received answers only from Vishnu Vardhan Reddy, Chaitra, Arnavi, Jahnavi, Umar, Kushil. Others to just type your answers. Take things seriously. You'll get similar questions. Identify the topic and do it. You'll get answers in second. Okay. So if I'm the student, see how I'm going to approach this question. I always read what is heading x-axis and y-axis income and percent of total expense spent on the program for 10 charities in 2011. So what is the total income and percent of total expense spent on program? So your income and percent of expenses out of total income, how much you have expenses is when in terms of percentage they are giving you. So for the person with income $1,000, $2,000, for example, is spending 82% of his income. For the person with $5,000, is spending 86% of his income or 88% of his income. That is what it meant. Say that scatter plot above shows the data of 10 charities along with the line of best fit. 10 charities means he has given 10 dots. That's it. For the charity with the greatest percent of total expenses, so which one has the greatest percent of total expense? This is the one which has the greatest percent of total expense. First, you need to identify that. For the charity that has the greatest percent of total expenses, this is the one with the greatest percent. There is no other dot above this. So clearly, this is the one with the highest, greatest percent of total expense. For the charity with the greatest percent of total expense, which of the following is the closest to the difference between actual percent and the percent predicted by the line of best fit? Actual percent is this one around 92, 93. What is the predicted by the line of the best fit? Line of best fit is predicting around 85. So 92 minus 85, which is equal to 7. So 7% should be my answer. So B for Bangalore is answer. Final output is I need to do subtraction, but to come to know to that level is important. You will not have very big, lengthy methods to solve this. Finally, when you come up to the conclusion, it just takes you hardly 2 to 3 seconds or 10 to 15 seconds to solve maximum to solve the questions. Okay, understood? So this comes under the difference between actual and the predicted value. So how well is asking? He did not give what is for which point. So he's asking for the charity with the total expense, which has the maximum total expense. So this is the one which has the maximum total expense. For that, you need to find what is the difference between the actual and the predicted value. Okay, now you please see and tell me which topic this question comes under. So first, everyone, my suggestion is to tell me which topic the question is from. First, to type which topic the question is from. We definitely scatter plots. Tell me the subtopic in scatter plots. If you can identify that, 90% of your work is done. Then we'll see how to calculate and give me your answer. No, no. Janvi wrong, Umar wrong. No. Where they're asking what is y value when x is something? No. Sorry, it's going somewhere. Yeah, the question. First, look into the question, identify, look into the notes that you have written, which topic this is from. You need to tell that. The moment you can tell that, you are winner. If I tell you, your neurons, your brain will not think. Look into my notes, look into the question again and again, take time. Make your brain work hard. 2 minutes or 3 minutes, you take time and identify. Anyway, I'm going to give you the answer. If you think you have identified the topic, just start giving me. Yeah, okay, Mama, just give me your answer. Sahiti, give me your answer. No, Omar, you need to think here which topic it is from. No. No. If you can't identify topic, you cannot do the question. Okay, very good. So who have given me which topic it is from? Very happy. Most no. See, if you see the question, see here. Some of you have identified, most of you could not identify. They're giving answers, but wrong answer. No problem, but we'll see. So the graph is all about total protein and total fat of a sandwich. Some for food items, how much is fat and how much protein is there in a particular food item is all the graph is about. The scatter plot above shows the number of grams of both total protein and total fat for 8 sandwiches on a restaurant menu. The line of best fit for the data is also shown. According to the line of best fit, which of the following is closest to the predicted increase in the total fat in grams for every increase of 1 gram in total protein? Okay. Now, I asked you which subtopic. So first you should understand what is the question he is asking. According to the line of best fit, okay, till here, till all here stories only. Nothing is about. Story means just explanation of what is good. Which of the following is closest to till here also story? Now the predicted increase in the total fat in grams for every increase of 1 gram of total protein. So protein is x-axis. When x is increasing by 1 unit, what is the predicted increase in total fat? So what is the change in y? So slope. What is slope? Change in y. y2 minus y1. When? For x2 minus x1. So generally we take x2 minus x1 as 1 unit, means we'll take this as 3, this as 2. You can take anything, but we generally take as 1 unit so that it becomes easy. So not only here, wherever you see what is the change in y when x changes by 1 unit, means is asking slope of that particular question that is given. Students who could not identify till now, okay, but now we should start identifying and give the answers. So now you understand the most important thing. What is the most important thing that you have learned? Whenever they're asking me what is the change in y, when x changes by 1 unit, even time, speed, and distance, we discussed this. These graphs of time, speed, and distance graphs we have discussed in your respective 10th, 11th, 12th classes. They discuss the slopes, they discuss what is the change in the speed for respective time, and they say this is what is the slope. So distance and time graphs gives the slope. Okay, leave all that. All are not science students. So now here, wherever they say what is the change in y when x changes by 1 unit, means they're asking what is the slope of the line of the best fit. Immediately you'll get out how to find slope. Take any two random points on the line, any two random points that you like. One point is 10, 20. Other point is 30, 50. Take any 2 points that you like. So slope is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. 50 minus 20 is 30. 30 minus 10 is 20. 3 by 2, which is 1.5. So for every 1 gram of protein, you are getting 1.5 grams of fat. For every 1 gram of protein, you are getting 1.5 grams of fat. Understand? Very good. Now, tell me what is the next topic is from. I just want you to tell you the topic. That's it. Okay, first you need to know this question. Then you need to do these two questions. So first you take, did this is the question. This is a diagram they gave. Then they gave two questions based on this. First you see the diagram. Then we'll see one by one question. For this diagram, they've asked two questions. Yeah, they can ask even 2 to 3 questions. So tell me which topic the question is from. First question. So which topic it is from? Don't shout. Okay. So according to the scatter plot, which of the following statement is true about the relation between the planet's average distance and the sun's density? So he's asking, I did not tell you this as a model. So when I see the question, they're asking, what is the relation? Where is this question? Sorry. Yeah. What is the relationship between X and Y? The relationship can be direct, the relationship can be indirect. So you'll get a question based on direct relationship between X and Y. So like this means inverse relation, as X is increasing, Y is decreasing. Negative slope, positive slope is direct relation, as X is increasing, Y also increases. So this question is based on the relationship between the X and the Y values. So we have two types of relations. A relation with a negative slope is called an inverse relation, and a slope with and a line with a positive slope is said to be, and a line with a positive slope is said to be direct relation or a positive relation. So now based on this question, please tell me what happens. So he's asking, the question is, this question is all about the relationship between X and Y axis, which can be either inverse or direct. Positive slope is direct, negative slope is inverse relation. Negative slope means line like this, positive slope means line above. So when I see the question, Planets that are more distant from the sun tends to have lesser densities. Yes, there is an inverse relation. So planets that are more distant from the sun will have lesser densities because inverse relation. So definitely A for Agra should be answer. Most of you gave me answer as A for Agra. Perfect answer. Now please tell me which topic this question is from. Which topic next question is from? We need to identify the questions. That is what I'm telling you. Everyone should be fast and identify and tell me which topic the given question is from. Okay. Very good. So first tell me which topic this is from here. If you can tell me, I'm telling you, right? SAT simple exam. What is X when Y is something? What is X when Y is something? What is X when Y is something? What is X? What is the value of Y when X is given? Perfect. Now tell me the answer. Yes. Question is discover the new planet at 1.2 astronomical unit. 1 second. Yeah. So what is the Y value when X is equal to something? Correct. So they're giving a new X value as 1.2 astronomical unit. So they gave some X value, new X value, and they're asking what is the corresponding Y value to the related X value. So when X is equal to 1.2, what is the corresponding Y density value? It is around 4.5, 4.6, 4.7. So the option that is close to here is C. So 100% answer is C for Chennai should be answer. Everyone should answer. Someone is answering something else. So no, answer should be definitely C for Chennai. Why C for Chennai? So he's asking when X is equal to something, what is the value of Y? So when X is equal to 1.2, we'll just mark X is equal to 1.2 here. For X is equal to 1.2, you'll see corresponding Y value. Corresponding Y value is 4.6. So that should be your perfect answer. Okay. Yeah. Next is now tell me which topic this is from. See the first question that you can see here. Tell me which subtopic the question is from. Just the subtopic the question is from. Okay, very good. So just tell me which topic the question is from. The question is, what is the value of y when x is given? Most of the things based on how many size greater than one. So yeah, so he's asking you to compare that. He's asking you to compare actual and the predicted value. He's asking the line of based on the data, how many 19-year-old males had a shoe size greater than the one predicted by the line of the best fit. So yeah, this also I can add it as here. One is underestimation and overestimation. So other important topic that I can teach it to you as underestimation. Listen to me here, underestimation and overestimation. Underestimation and overestimation. So you have a scatter plot and you have line of best fit. For example, you take this point. For this point, the line of best fit is overestimating or underestimating. Actual value is this, but according to line of best fit, this is the value. This is the actual value, this is the actual value, this is the predicted value. Is the predicted value is more or less? Less means it is underestimating. So underestimating means wherever, for how many of the points line of best fit is underestimating, you need to find all the points above the line. You need to measure all the points above the line. Overestimation. Now you see this point is only this much, but line of best fit says you will get this much. So whenever I say overestimation, I need to find all the points below the line. Most important here. All the points below the line. For all the points below the line, it is overestimating. For all the points below the line, it is overestimating. For all the points above the line, it is underestimating. Okay, yeah. Now you please see for how many of the data of the 19 points, it is the shoe size is greater than the one predicted by the line of the best fit. Greater than the one predicted by the line of the best fit. So it is overestimating. For how many of the shoe size is greater than the one predicted by the line of the best fit? If you see the question, what is asking? The line of based on the data, how many 19-year-old males had a shoe size greater than the one how many year old males had a shoe size greater than the one predicted by the line of the best fit? 1 second here. For how many of the 19-year-old males has a shoe size greater than the one predicted by the okay. So it is asking underestimation. For how many of the points it is underestimating. Actually, you are predicting something, but actual value should be more. How many shoe size is greater than the one predicted by the line of the best fit? Means it is asking underestimation. For how many of the points it is underestimating. So this actual value is this, but it is line of best fit is saying it is only this. So the question is based on underestimation. Underestimation means you need to find all the points above the line. You need to find all the points which are above the line. How many points are above the line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 points which are above the line. So answer should be 1 second here. What I'm asking. How many 19 has shoe size greater than the one rated by the line of the best fit? They're asking only for 19-year-old males. 19-year-old males, how many have shoe size greater than rated by the line of the best fit? Not for everything. They're asking only for 19-year-old males. Sorry. Even in this, is not asking for all people. Is asking just only for 19-year-old males. How many have more than the underestimation even for particular point? So underestimation for particular point is only 2. Good that they did not give 8 options. If not, yeah, sorry, I did not read the entire thing. They're asking underestimation even for the particular point. So the particular point here is 19. So it is 2. So that should be the answer. Last question for the day. We'll just do this and wind it off. So please tell me which topic it is from first. Second question, tell me which topic the question is from. Then we can see which subtopic the question is from. Then we can see the answer for this question. Okay, very good. So underestimation and overestimation. Suppose if I take, someone is asking me to repeat underestimation. So if I take this point, when the number of traffic lights are 45, so the average number of weekly traffic violations are, sorry. Okay. So when the number of traffic lights are 45, the number of the violations is only 20. Actual violations is 20, but line of best fit is saying the violations are 40. So line of best fit is overestimating. When the number of traffic lights are 90, the violations are 80. But line of best fit says, no boss, why 80, only 60. So it is underestimating. So overestimating means, all the points below the line. Underestimating means you need to find all the points above the line. Okay. Now, the line, which of the following is the predicted average weekly number of traffic in the town with 75 traffic lights? So when x is equal to 75, what is the respective y value? So when x is equal to 75, the respective y value is around 55. So answer should be C for Chennai should be answer. The question is for x, what is the y value? So when x is equal to 75, the y value is 55. So answer is C for Chennai is your answer. Perfect answer. Okay. Yeah. So perfect. I'll send you these sheets to you. Please try to complete these scatter plot questions. Yeah. I'll see you on the next class. Don't miss any class here. And complete all this work so that all your doubts also will be solved on Sunday's class. Take care.